terms of obviously like property, what did you enjoy about working with us?
I mean, as I said, so you guys were really hands-on. I basically just had to give your office a sort of an idea. I said, listen, I've got about 60 grand to buy my flat, looking for about two bedrooms, not fussed about the area. Basically gave your team a bunch of criteria and they went away and handpicked a bunch of properties suitable. They never forced anything on us. There was none of this, right, well, we've had this one sat for a bit, we want to get rid of it. There was no inclinations of that. There was nothing being covered up. Everything was, I mean, even from the first day I officially took over the flat, they've gone in, they've done a full inventory report. You've got pictures of every angle of the staircase, every room, every nook and cranny. So it was really good, really, really thorough. In terms of letting you know what you're investing in. As I say, it's not just about the property. A lot of agencies I looked at were keen to advertise the property, but not so much who's in it. So you
Yeah,
guys
of course.
definitely stepped up in terms of, as I said, I gave them a handful of things I was looking at, and they came back and said, "Look, there you go, there's 10 options." So no, they were really,
Fantastic,
really well
mate.
trained, really knowledgeable for kind of what I was after, really. So it was good. It was easy to use. I've actually bought after this one. I bought a flat myself, independently to live in myself, and I wish I had you guys doing the pre-checks on this one. I tell you that because it's been a disaster. There's all sorts of stuff that the home report hasn't picked up. The surveyor didn't notice, but whereas when it was you guys doing it, as I said, everything was pictured, everything was noticed. So it was a case of scuffs up and down the skirting on the stairway, a wee bit of damp in the bathroom, a little bit of paint needed here, that kind of thing. So proper thorough. It was really, really good.
Amazing, mate. Fantastic. So what would you rate your experience out of 10?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely solid nine. I rarely give a 10 just because nobody's perfect. There's always that wee bit you can always do a little bit better. But honestly, as I said, I'm struggling to find any flaws with your office.
What was it like having cash flow from day one?
Oh, it was awesome, to be honest. As I says, the website really, really well laid out, so you can see each month what you're paying your office for the management fees or your what do you call it, all your certifications and all this stuff because they had to be renewed when I first took the flat on. So they did everything for me, A to Z. It was all laid out there. You could sit and look down and yeah, as I says, to the penny, you can see what you're spending, what you're going to get back each month. And oh, it's been great.
In terms of friends, family, colleagues, would you recommend us to help them?
Absolutely. So I've actually passed over your office's details to my brother the last few months. He's looking, to be fair, different situation. He's looking to get his own flat, not so much to rent it out, but again, based on your guys' knowledge and the experience, I said to him, listen, mate, you'd be great using these guys. You'll get full details about the flat. Obviously, he's not going to have tenants, so they won't cover that. But I basically said, mate, listen, the guys, pardon my French, the guys have been shit hot with myself, so I'll imagine they'll be the exact same with you. So yeah, genuinely good, mate. Happy to recommend them all round.
Top three things about my property.
Definitely number one would be the website, I would say. Number two, probably quite close. I think I would say your staff. Never had any issues with your staff, even though I did put a bit of pressure on them. Definitely the information you were given about the flat. I would say that'll be number three, man. You guys were really, really covered that well.